Good morning. We are at week 10 already. Huzzah, look at you go. Thank you so much for all the people skills portfolios that you have shared with me. I will send those back to you in short order, so very soon. This week we have career advice discussion. So similar to the other discussions that you've had before, where you make a post and you respond to at least 2 other people. For the background information for this one, there's 3 videos and they're all related to career advice. One is know your worth, highlight your ability, and 5 ways to kill your dreams. Doesn't that sound like a lovely thing to start with on a Monday? So things to think about. They're how to get paid what you're worth and the importance of focusing on your abilities and definitely what not to do. I'm wondering, were there any pieces that surprised you in each of these videos? What were your top 3 aha moments or things you felt were important to remember? Like, oh, yeah, never thought of that. I should maybe think of that. Please share an anecdote that relates to the topics discussed, either something you know of that happened to you or to a friend of yours. Give some background, some details about the situation. Or maybe you find a link to another video with different career advice and you want to include that. Maybe you found something you thought that was particularly valuable there. Absolutely do. Put in the link and discuss it. So that's what that's all about. It's the same rubric that I used for the other ones because consistency is nice when we can do some predictions. This week we're getting into our professional portfolio and we have exciting things happening. So this week we'll do the discussion and the resume, and you'll also need to learn how to do a mock interview sign-up sheet. You'll need to do that. I'll talk about that in a minute. And so first, let's talk Wednesday, resume. There's this reference that talks about the differences between different types of resumes. I don't know about you, but when I was first finishing school, I did not realize there was different kinds. Chronological, functional, combination, and it gives some details about each of those, plus the advantages and disadvantages. There's a video from Indeed, which seems to be the ultimate guru in all things employability wise. So it's a 12-minute video that goes through all the key things that you should know when creating your resume. Make sure that you have those things. I've also included mine as an example. Okay, so in the time span between March 28th and April 6th, we are going to be doing a mock interview, and you're going to be having these interviews with people in industry. So I'm going to need you to choose your time this week. So these are the interviewers. This is their email address. You don't need to send them the email yet. Please don't, actually. We'll discuss that in the days to come. But first, you need to sign up. We've made arrangements so that each of these people are happy to meet with you during your regular class time. That way it doesn't cross into other things that you have going on. Where it says position applying for, you don't need to fill that out yet. This is a living document. So first, I want your name and beside the day and time that you would like. So here's we have a season's retirement is where she works. Human resources for Westcan Seal Coating. Former CEO of Plant Protein Alliance of Alberta. And he's got 2 days where he's willing to meet with students. Oh, and she has 2 times because we have Amanda here again. Okay, so those are your days and times. Please choose, have a look at your schedule. Please choose what is best for you. Back to you. So because you're going to need to set up a mock interview, we've got interview instructions on how to do that. And Michelle Lang, one of the other instructors, has made these lovely little videos to help explain how to set up a mock virtual meeting using Google Meet and how to add attachments. Because when you do it officially next week, end of next week, you'll need to be attaching your cover letter and resume. So for this week, sign up, choose a day and time, put your name. That's what you're doing for that part. The other part is, since you're going to be making your own resume, I want you to send it to me. We're going to practice. So for practice, send me a Google Meet invitation with your resume attached. Oh, one other thing. There's adding Microsoft Team instructions or adding Zoom. These are instructions on how to, in case any of the interviewers would rather have a Zoom meeting, or if they would rather have a Microsoft Team meeting, because as we know with the pandemic, people got very creative and the big three turned into being Meet, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom. Okay. See, Google Meet, Google Meet, Google Meet. Oh, easy. There you go. These ones all like Google Meet. So that information is there for you if you want to send one of those kinds to somebody else, or maybe you want to learn how to do it anyway. But ultimately, for these interviewers that we're going to have, then you just need to know how to do Google Meet, which is exactly what this is talking about here and here. I hope that makes sense. I will be online as always during our regular class time. So 4 o'clock your time, 3 o'clock my time, and I shall see you later. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye for now.